Good afternoon and welcome to the Daily Trade Recap with Michael Good from reapertrades.com. Today I will do the whole trade recap in a hoarse whisper. What you are looking at is HALP, or Halpage Digital, and this spiked yesterday on very, very fluffy news about a new iPhone/iPad app, and the company has only 10 million shares outstanding. It was a $10 million market cap before this news, and now it's about a 40 million market cap. So we're going to talk about how I played that poorly. Why don't we start, before we get into that, with something that's a little better. SFMI. Let's look at the multi-day chart here. I covered this in my trade recap yesterday. I lost a little bit of money in it. Today played it better. I had held it overnight from shorting yesterday afternoon. There was a morning panic just like yesterday, and I think even the day before, and I was able to cover at about 35 cents or so. It went back up. I reshorted just around 39.5 cents, and I'm holding overnight. I'm hoping for a real big panic to cover into Monday. I only have 5,000 shares, so it's not going to be a big trade, but every little bit helps, especially when I've been trading as poorly as I have the last day or two. This is a promoted stock, and it's absolute junk company. So let's look at the daily on SFMI. And just look at that. As usual, I covered way too early. Still, I did okay. I reshorted right there. Could have reshorted some more. There were tons of shares to short at IB, but I didn't. HALP. IFLG, I didn't actually really trade. I lost a couple $100 because I wanted to get the borrow on the shares at IB, and lost money. I should have shorted right here. Look at this, right on the break of 7. It bounced, hit that twice. And this nice round number broke through that. Easy 60 cents or so. Now Halpage. Halpage, let's look at the day chart here. So I was short 2,000 shares overnight, I think. No, I was short 4,300 shares overnight. I had gotten an extra couple thousand yesterday in the aftermarket, which was sort of dumb. I shorted more right around here, and then I shorted it a couple times off of the spikes, the opening spike right around here, covered here, and I think I shorted here, covered there, who knows. I played it a bunch of times, but the main issue, the main problem, the main mistake I made was not covering yesterday after the close my small short position for a small loss when it finished and closed really strongly and then started to go up in the aftermarket. And then I compounded that by adding to my short at such a low price there. So I'm still short 4,300 shares. I still think this is a piece of crap, but it's just a shame how I played this. If I hadn't already had such a huge loss on it, then I would have felt better, more confident about going in big and shorting from some good prices. And rather than talking about a potential for coming out even, I'd be talking about some nice gains, but that didn't happen. So let's look at the 2-day charts just so you can see it. Part of the problem was that yesterday it was only like a half hour before the close when it really started to run. So there wasn't time for all the normal Momo buyers, momentum buyers to get into it. So that meant that there was a very good chance that it would spike big today. And I really should have covered and gone long at around 8 o'clock, especially when it started to make get some serious volume and make new highs. So there were a couple other trades and some crappy illiquid pumps that I lost money on, but it's not worth talking about. I'll see you next time. Michael Good at reapertrades.com.